Okay, I think we live. Hey y'all! Oh wait, let me do my instruction. Hey y'all! Welcome back. Welcome back. Today's live, we's gonna be going over day 2 of cookie camp. What for come on in and join me? Come on in. The risk it sound like my mama. Well, how she said, welcome to the porch. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and get started because I don't want to hold you all too long. So again, like I stated, we're going to be going over day 2 of cookie camp. And first we're going to start with, what is cookie camp? Well, I'm glad you asked. First of all, if you see me looking up and down, I have 2 different lives going on. Instagram, everywhere else. So hi. I am Ashley Chaste Davis, and I am hosting a 3-day event at the end of December 28th, 29th, and 30th. That's a Tuesday. That's the last Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of the month of the year, really. And I'm hosting a 3-day event that will equip young women, young single women, in the journey of saving themselves for marriage, whether they are already on that journey or they are considering that journey. Now, I already told you the specific dates. Even though it's called Cookie Camp, it is not an overnight event. The time start is going to be at 7 p.m. Eastern time, and we're going to end the goal is to end at about 9 p.m. If it goes over, great. If it goes less than that, that's fine too, as long as, I just want to make sure that everybody left with the adequate amount of help and information and knowledge and encouragement. That's what I'm looking for. The ample amount of encouragement that was needed for that individual. There are different things going on each day. So if you miss one of the days, then you miss a significant segment of it. Day 1, which we talked about last week, was Why Keep Your Cookies, which is the guide which is a guide that I wrote that has only like 5 benefits of saving yourself for marriage. And today we will be going over day 2, which is the Chaste Tree. And it's all a virtual event. It's going to be on Zoom, and I will send you the Zoom link the morning of. So since day 2 is December 29th, make sure I show that. Since day 2 is December 29th, then you will get the email for day 2's Zoom link on the 29th. Okay, so like I mentioned, day 2 is going to be on the Chaste Tree. Now, some of you may be wondering, what is a Chaste Tree exactly? To which, you can actually look it up. A Chaste Tree is actually a legit plant. I was shocked when I looked it up. But yeah, it's actually a legit plant. It's very pretty, but that's not what we're talking about here. This Chaste Tree is a visual representation of why you've decided to save yourself for marriage. The original Chaste Tree, the backstory behind it, which is, it's kind of on the personal side, but we're friends, so I'm going to share it with you. I actually wrote this journal entry on January 10th, 2018 at 11:19 p.m. And I was living in New Orleans at the time, and, I was working at this casino, and pretty much everybody that I hung out with was sexually active. And a lot of them like to talk about their sexual exploits, to the point where I started getting some FOMO. Like, I was feeling like I was missing out on something. And I decided to write a journal entry about it. It was like a lot of feelings that had been bottled up for a while. So instead of acting on it, I wrote it all down. So I'm going to read a little snippet of that journal entry because the rest of it is kind of explicit. So here we go. Okay. The part that bothers me the most is that I'm having some serious FOMO when it comes to sex. I feel like maybe I'm missing out on something amazing. Maybe I should try it at least one time and then save the rest of myself for marriage. And I I was in a pretty low place at that time. I was feeling depressed about a lot of different things, but at this moment, feeling like I was missing out on whatever was going on in the world sexually was the main thing. And the beauty is in all of this, explicit honesty, the Holy Spirit decided to bless me with this. See if y'all can see it. This was the very first original Chaste Tree, and it was created no more than like 5 minutes after I wrote this journal entry. And it was almost like an outer body experience. Like some of these things I remember writing, but when I looked at the finished product, I was like, wait, what happened? Because it happened so fast and so fluently. Like I don't even really know if I know how to draw like that. So the fact that it came out looking this decent, it had to have been a genuine divine experience. And right here, I labeled it my virginity tree. Like, why am I still a virgin? Why am I saving myself for marriage? But as God started enlarging my territory, it became more apparent that He wanted me to take you all along with me. And not all of you young ladies who will be joining me on this journey are necessarily virgins. And that is okay. That is more than okay. So I changed it from the virginity tree to the chaste tree. And instead of why am I still a virgin, it's going to be why am I saving myself for marriage? And that's what this tree basically illustrates. I asked him for a while, why a tree exactly? Like I didn't really understand the point of it being a tree, but I feel like some of the answers that he gave me are lists aren't always visually appealing or eye catching, especially to people like me. And most people skim over lists instead of actually reading them, especially if they're long. So, yeah, the tree does catch my eye a little more, especially seeing that there's words written in it. I would actually take the time to read what that tree says than a full blown list. So, that could be a part of it. And there's also how a tree is made and how it survives, be it the roots, the stump, the trunk, the branches, the leaves, and the fruit and stuff from it. And I will go into more detail on that on day 2, on the actual day, Tuesday, December. No, that should be Wednesday, December 29th. Hold on, let me edit this, y'all. I got everybody confused. Hold on. Okay. Wednesday, December 29th is day 2. And I'll go into more detail on that because that is key on how this tree is structured actually. And it's a really beautiful and empowering thing and I can't wait to do this exercise with y'all. I've did it once before and the ladies really benefited from it. So if you want to join in on this experience, I implore you to come and join me on December 28th, 29th, and 30th of this month, which obvious because I said December. And yes, it is only $22. You can register on my website or click the link in my bio on Instagram. So I want to actually share a few pieces that I have in this chaste tree with you guys. One reason why I'm saving myself for marriage is only one person will have that special piece of me. Like I'm kind of into the idea of only being with one guy for the rest of my life. Some people may think that's pitiful or sad, but I say to those people, God bless you and have an amazing life. Because just because that's not your cup of tea doesn't mean that's not mine. Like I'm into that, and I think there's something so beautiful about that, especially with I wrote this reason down before I found the Bible verse, but the Bible verse that I wrote to go with it is Songs of Songs 4 and 12, which is also known as Songs of Solomon 4 and 12, which says, "You are my private garden, my treasure, my bride, a hidden fountain, a secluded spring." And I don't know, there's just something about that that's so, you know what I mean? Like, oh my goodness. I don't know why. It gives me the warm and fuzzies on the inside. Call me a romantic, but hey, I love the idea that my husband can say those things about me one day or think or believe that about me, and I want that for you too. I want you to get those warm and fuzzies. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, that's one reason. And another one is no bad first time stories. Now, I'm going to expound on this one a little bit. I'm not sure how my first time is going to be. A lot of people want their first time to be absolutely amazing. I have mixed feelings about it. I might share it. I might share it on a later live, but I'll definitely share it on day 2 of Cookie Camp. So if you want to know the tea and the juice behind that, make sure you register. Um, but all in all, I think that my first time is going to be hilarious. I think there's going to be a lot of laughing and it's going to be funny. One, because I'm a virgin. Okay, it's gonna be my first time. It may or may not be his first time, but it'll definitely be my first time. So there's bound to be some form of awkwardness there. You know what I mean? So I think that's a reason why it's gonna be really funny. And another reason it's gonna be really funny is because he's probably gonna spend the first 10 minutes to an hour trying to convince me to come out the bathroom. Cause I would have ran and like hid somewhere. You know what I mean? Like I probably would have purposely locked myself in there because I started freaking out and all this other stuff. So, honey, if you ever end up watching this and I decide out of the blue, you know what? I think I'm gonna go to the bathroom and freshen up. Don't let me go. At least not by myself. Because chances are I'm trying to escape and hide. So, fair warning. Love you in advance. I mean it. So yeah, those are only 2 of the reasons. I will share more of those reasons with you on day 2 of Cookie Camp, which is Wednesday, December 29th, 2021 at 7 p.m. You can register on chastebychoice.com or on Instagram. Click the link in my bio and go ahead and register. It is only $22 in honor of the year 2022 because we want to start the new year off strong. I already talked about strength in a post that I did 2 days ago. No, it wasn't 2 days ago. It was Monday. Make sure you check out that post and like read the caption on what I've written about strength because the struggle be real. Okay, the struggle be real. I mean, I may be a virgin, but I still get horny. Okay, you know what I mean? Like I'm a virgin, but I'm not dead. All right. So, I'm human. It's life. And it helps to have this chase tree in front of me to remind me why I'm doing this, why I'm waiting, why I'm saving myself for marriage, why I decide to say yes to God when He asks me, give your virginity to your husband, baby. Please do it for me. So I would love for you all to have this because, like I said, it's a beautiful visual representation on why you're doing this. And it has such a deep and amazing meaning to it that I'm going to share with you all on day 2 of Cookie Camp. So I implore you to come and join me, ladies. Join me on December 28th, 29th, and 30th of this month We're going to have so much fun. We're going to be with like-minded women who want to go on this journey. And sometimes it's hard to find like-minded people, in your general vicinity and stuff. So it's going to be a great community. We're going to have so much fun. We're going to laugh, listen to music, snack on stuff. Even though it's a virtual event, I implore you to bring your snacks, bring your juice, all that, all that. Okay. And we're just going to have fun. Day 2 is going to be like an adult arts and crafts day. So I'm excited because I don't know about you guys, but arts and crafts was like my favorite thing in preschool, other than being in the kitchen cooking for my fake family, which should have told me something back then. I didn't think cooking was in my future. When I tell you I love to cook, oh my goodness, God was giving me a hint back then. I ain't listen. I ain't listen at all. But yes, join me, ladies, on December 28th, 29th, and 30th of this month. It is only $22. You can register at chastebychoice.com or click the link in my bio and you can register for Cookie Camp there. It is only $22 for all 3 of those days. I should probably put one of these down because it looks like 6. All 3 of those days. I ain't even push this topping button, but yes. So I thank you guys for joining me, and I pray that you will join me during Cookie Camp so we can have a lot of fun. And it ends on a super sweet note, which I will talk about next Thursday at 3 o'clock. But all I'm going to say is wear your aprons, ladies. Wear your aprons because we about to whip up something delicious. You feel me? You feel me? All right. So I will let you all go and I will see you next Tuesday. Bye, you all.